What's going on, everybody? I'm here to talk about today's Young and the Restless episode. Um, Victor Newman's in the hospital for the umpteenth time. Um, Apparently he has multiple concussions, and I know it was explained how he got those concussions. One of them, he was thrown off of a horse. Um, in another part, one part they say he was somehow, which was something that went on in L.A. So he has multiple concussions. He passed out, and I knew he wasn't gonna die because I'm like, how the hell is Victor Newman gonna die? And Eric Braeden just signed a multi-year deal, multi-year contract, so I knew he wasn't gonna die. Victor Newman's never gonna die. I'm gonna say that. I tend to never say never, but I'm beginning to think that character will never die. Now what I really want to talk about today, I'm gonna mention Jack. I'm gonna mention Jack too, but I'm gonna talk about Jack now, and I'm gonna talk about what I really want to talk about in this video. Jack he's being all greedy. What I'm hearing, Jack's gonna go down, gonna have a downfall. He's being all greedy and whatnot, I'm actually wondering this. I know Jack has to have some type of maid in that damn house. And that maid could have probably heard him talking to his daddy. When those Abbotts go back and start talking to John, and there's somebody and people are around, dude, does anybody not know? I'm wondering. Does anybody not notice that? I mean, I'm like, anybody like in the scenes, I mean, would anybody, somebody, you think somebody knows that? I'm like, okay, are you talking to yourself? You talking to a ghost? Are you talking to yourself? And I'm not a big fan. I'm a fan of John Abbott. Jerry Douglas is John Abbott, but I still believe they should have never killed that character off. They should have never done that. I mean, and especially if they're gonna keep having him come back from the dead, talking to his kids and whatnot. I mean, if you're gonna do that, you should have just kept the character on. I mean, I don't believe they should have killed the character off anyway. But yeah, Chelsea and Adam stuff, wasn't really too interested in it. Apparently Adam once again found out over the internet that his father was rushed to the hospital. I'm back like what Abby was saying today. Regardless of if you like Adam or not, he's still Victor's son. He still has the right to know what was his father, if his father's sick or in the hospital or something like that. I mean, he still has a right to know. But anyway. But they decided not to call Adam personally because he sold Jack his shares, which led to Jack eventually buying Newman. Well, owning Newman. But that's that. But what I really want to talk about in today's episode, we all know, Sharon. I am very interested in seeing how this new regime are going to redeem Sharon. I'm interested in seeing what they're going to do to try to redeem this character. Sharon was a drunken mess. All throughout this whole episode, Sharon was a drunken mess. She was just basically sitting there getting drunk, and she was seeing things. She was seeing people coming up, just talking and reminiscing on they did some flashbacks, used some stock footage. They did some flashbacks. I think it was in the 90s, with Nikki telling Sharon that she doesn't want anything but Nick's money. It's not Nick she loves, it's the money. It's what Nick has she loves. Then they went back to Nick saying that some stock footage of Nick telling Sharon off, and then they showed the scene of Victor telling Sharon off when they were in the police station when Victor was saying, yes, this annulment is going, I'm filing for an annulment. Then they showed Noah, the new Noah. They show what his recent scenes about him telling Sharon off. And then when Sharon gets to the Newman Ranch, she somehow drives to the Newman Ranch. I don't know if she drives. We really don't know if she drives or not. She unlocks the door and says, I see they haven't changed the lock. Meanwhile, she's a little tipsy. But yeah, and then she somehow she sits down, grabs some more booze, gets to drinking, and she starts seeing stuff. Start hearing Victor's voice, hearing Victor telling her off. Starts seeing Noah, Nick, and Victor and all them pop up. And I'm like, okay, is Sharon going crazy? And I'm hearing like in a spoiler, Sharon's gonna have some type of illness. I think a mental illness, but I'm interested in seeing what they're gonna go with that. But Sharon calls Adam on the phone and doesn't say anything. She calls Adam. She's sitting there just crying and doesn't say anything. Then Adam eventually calls her back, and she says, "Help." She's saying, "Help me," because she knows her mental state is. But actually, I'm not gonna lie to you. She kind of brought all this on herself. I mean, I don't point fingers at TV characters and whatnot. I don't point fingers, but I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna make an exception. Sharon actually kind of brought all this on herself. She really did. And this stuff dates back, and we all know this is Maria Bell. This was Maria Bell's writing, but this stuff going on with her burning down, her burning down the Newman Ranch. This is Josh Griffin stuff, and then I have a good feeling this was Gio Fahrenfeld's way of saying, "I hate this set. And I'm actually glad to see that Newman set go. From what I'm hearing, it's gonna burn completely down. I'm actually interested in the Newmans, and I'm sick of seeing that same tired Newman Ranch. I mean, I'm sick. I actually am getting sick and tired of seeing that. I think this was Jill Farron Phelps' way of saying she hates this set. She's not a big fan of this set. But anyway, that's one thing Jill Farron Phelps, she does excel in. She knows how to she knows how to build a set. She's great. Like I said, she's great. Jill Farron Phelps is great as an executive producer in running a show. She knows how to run a show. Her casting decisions are very stupid, but anyway, I'm interested in seeing what she's gonna do after with this in building a new set, and what Victor and Nikki are gonna live. I'm interested in that, but I mean, I hate what they did. Sharon at one point used to be one of my favorite characters on this show, but they've made her into. They just basically had just Maria. But they had Maria Bell to thank for this, but her character is just demolished. And Josh Griffin has said the new head writer Josh Griffin has said the hardest thing the hardest task he's had so far since he's been back in The Young and Restless is redeeming the character Sharon. That that's one of the hardest things he's had to do. He's had to done that he's done while he's been at Young and Restless is trying to redeem the character Sharon. That's the hardest task, and I understand that will be hard because Maria Bell has basically demolished the character. She demolished this. She has demolished this character. But anyway, so Sharon burns down the Newman Ranch. Tomorrow we're gonna see Adam going into the ranch looking for Sharon. Smokes everywhere, fires everywhere. So I'm just interested in seeing what they're gonna do. I am thoroughly so far since the new regime is taking over. I really am enjoying it so far. I am enjoying it so far. And for what I'm hearing, is Maria Bell still getting paid for this? Because her name is still in the reason her name's in the her name is still in the credits. Josh Griffin's name's in the credits too as head writer, but Maria Bell's name is still featured as executive producer. And a lot of people saying they think it's because her contract is not up yet. It's just until her contract's up, her name will remain in the I don't know when her contract's up, but until Maria Bell's contract's up, her name will remain there. So does that mean, until all of the stories that she started are completed, her name will still be on the writing team until all the stories that she started, are completed. And I could have lived without that. And also on today's episode, I could have lived without the Lily and Kane and Genevieve and whoever that mystery girl was. I could live without those scenes. All you Lane fans, don't attack me. I'm not saying I'm not a big. I mean, I will be on board with this couple if I know my girlfriend's a big Lane fan. She's a big Lily and Kane fan. And I tell her this all the time. I may be on board with this couple if they wrote for them better, if they got better storylines. And with Crystal Khalil going on recurring, I don't know how that's gonna play out. With her being bumped to her requesting to go to recurring and she's going on recurring, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how Lily and Kane are gonna be played into that. But anyway, I'm about to get on up out of here. Get ready to watch the General Hospital. Well, I'm about to go find some food first. I'm about to go get ready to watch the General Hospital. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about today's video. Thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. People that have subscribed, thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for watching this video. But anyway, leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think about this about today's episode. But anyway, I'm about to get up out of here. This is Dominic checking out. Peace. God bless. And I'm out.